It's really sad to say, but at this point, the condition at which Nigeria is at this point, eh, is touched to none in all of the whole world. Like the rate of the low economy in Nigeria now, the rate of hunger that is in Nigeria, like at this point, there is a lot of questions going in the minds of the citizen, and there is a lot of reactions of Nigerians towards the president upon our mandate. Like now, I finally remember. I could remember sometimes last year, I was having a little argument on my one of my videos, between me and a Ghanaian. Okay, he was arguing with me concerning the conflicts that always arise in Nigeria. So we were like, peace can actually, we can actually, I was like we can actually obtain peace in Nigeria. It's just that all this our politics. So that person was like, as long as we still have tribalism in Nigeria, that is very, very difficult for we Nigerians to have peace. I was like, you don't live in Nigeria. Why are you talking about that tribalism? Forget that thing. We can have peace, we can do it. You say, So we had that discussion. At some point, I waved it off. I stopped, interacting with the person furthermore. But at this point, I can actually tell you with so many things that have been occurring that for sure, it's very, very difficult for Nigerians to come to obtain the change that they actually deserve, that they actually want, which is number one that will be an obstacle is you see this tribalism. So the present condition of Nigeria now, don't worry, I have a reason why I share this interaction about my discussion or chats or my videos between myself, and one of the Ghanaians, okay, subscriber. But before I go more details to the what I'm here to talk about, for those people that used to always tell me that I don't talk about my country, the condition of my country, I do, and this is one of them, me coming out to talk about it. So there has been a lot of protests, a lot of demonstration, Nigerian youths demonstrating about the present condition of Nigeria. Everybody is all over everywhere. The present condition of Nigeria when it comes to dollar exchange, when it comes to naira, when it comes to the economy, when it comes to hunger. Like they have been doing demonstration concerning hunger. How youth has been going about, the Malachi people, those the northern part has did their own demonstration. Some people for also from Lagos and other places has demonstrated, protesting about hunger, asking the president that this hunger, what does he have to do about it? This economy, those that are doing business in Nigeria are as well crying. They can no longer exchange from naira to dollar. Neither is it like you can imagine $1 how much it is now in naira, how much it is. It's so alarming. Everybody is crying. At this point, both the poor, both the rich, like everybody is testing it. So due to that, a lot of youth has been demonstrating like on your mandate, Mr. President. As we all know the history, so many people said that they did never voted him, that rather he stole our mandate from us. Everybody has desire, they never gave us the person we all wanted. Rather, they used at that point of that um at the point of the election, they brought out the most points that they always used to attack Nigerians, which is tribalism. So we all know that majority of Nigerians desire and wanted Obi as a younger leader to win, to be our leader. You know, they say democratic is for the people and by the people. That is who we choose. Rather, it is not what it is. It is now the other way around. So then, Jagaban Tunumbu and his people, he was the one that finally took over. Let's just say he triumphed. Now that he stand on the mandates, he isn't doing anything much. According to the supporters of him saying he cannot do anything, I could actually have, there is one that I had serious argument on my comment section. Whenever you come out to talk about the situation of Nigeria, they will come and attack us. They will come and attack me personally. It's just unfair. I don't know whether because they are benefiting from the leadership, the present leader, the present president. So since they are benefiting, they don't want others to talk about it. But since the law is all about freedom of speech, yes, we'll continue to talk about it. You cannot shun us if you are still enjoying from it because maybe the leadership is favoring you. That does not mean that it is favoring every other person. And that does not warrant you to want to shun everybody to not to talk about it. The condition now is so alarming. At this present condition, to those supporting him saying he cannot do anything. And Obi has always been every day releasing new strategic, giving them some tips on how to do things in order to better the society, on how to help start from the business sectors. But they are not doing, even to borrow, even to do copy and paste a little bit, they are not doing it. Well, it's so unfair. Everybody is crying. So let's go back to the demonstration. That's what I'm here to talk about. The youth demonstrated, and then there comes the tribalism. So the eastern southeast part of Nigeria, youths and people decided not to follow among the demonstration. The eastern part are the Igbos. The southeast rather, sorry, are the Igbos. They said they are not going to follow among this demonstration, protests about the economy, about the hardship in Nigeria. You can imagine that. Which is the what are they bringing? That's the tribalism that we are kicking off and talking about. That is what made me to talk about my encounter with a Ghanaian person. So even at this present condition that everybody, no matter the tribe you're coming from in Nigeria, you're passing through the same similar hardship. Unless you are a Jagaban son or you are among those benefiting from his leadership, you are close right hand to him. That's when you can say you're not testing the heat of this hardship. Then some people say they're not going to protest. Well, the east southeast has so many reasons of not wanting to follow for this. And somehow I don't blame them, even though I'm against tribalism, especially in the country Nigeria, which is one of the things that these our politicians always use to tackle us, to put bias, to put problem among our midst whenever it comes to elections, so that they, because you can actually imagine during that election time, they said they cannot give it to Obi, that if they give it to Obi, just like handling the presidents to an Igbo, that is an Igbo thing. Obi is not an Igbo thing. Why Obi is representing a party, a particular party who does not represent Igbo, a Labour Party for that matter, which you can find Hausa, find every other tribe in that same party. Rather, they just use tribalism to bring it down. And then they also said that instead of them to give it to an Igbo, Igbo is not part of the Nigerians. They set all manner of things towards that time, just to put conflicts, just to make the Nigerians, to Yorubas to start supporting their own, just to make the Hausas to start looking for their own, just to make the election not to furthermore. So I guess the Igbos, the South, it has so many reasons not to. That's why they said since the mandate was stolen, they don't want any bias, they won't want any problem, because whatever, if they happen to join this, I'm just giving reasons, guys. Those protests now, you will start seeing faults. They will start scattering and spoiling their properties, especially whenever they are maybe from the southeast, from the northern part, and the western part. You start seeing they will start scattering and spoiling their properties, which is one of those things. So they have so many reasons of not wanting to join the protest. Rather, they say since it is like this, make the joint stand on the mandates like that. But then, which way? With this kind tribalism, and to our presidents as well, which way? Which way with the economy? Which way with the hunger? Which way with the exchange rate, dollar? Business people are crying. Even I can imagine the state of people earning from maximum of 100,000 as a salary, and those earning even 50,000. I can even attest to that. When I did for Nigeria, we they even earn 20,000 below as a salary. How do they survive? Like, this problem is something else. So everybody has test to it. The insecurity, we don't even want to go there. Everybody's talking about the economy and the hungry. Foods. Some people has even been storing food. We found out that the northern part were storing foods. They are no longer even releasing foods. Some parts that are producing foods, cultivation, they are no longer releasing it to other states. Like the northern place, the Ekiti states, they also said they are not going to release their fruit. You can imagine that. Release their harvest, the plantations to other states in the country. So how come? And then the business sectors people, like this alarm is over. Is everybody is tearing, is crying. It's not fair. I just keep hoping and praying for the country. Like at this point, even myself, I don't even know which steps, but let them just stove and do copy and paste. Try to pick the strategies that Obi is bringing out. Let's see if it can work. For those coming to bash us for saying the truth and sharing our opinion, go and tell your chief manager in director to try do the needful. At least save the citizen from hunger. Because this matter of hunger is the worst of it all. Guys, don't forget to keep praying for Nigeria. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye, guys.